Welcome to Benidorm town after really ugly weather. Benidorm town had a really ugly weather yesterday at night and this whole day almost. We've passed through a very strong calima which made the air poor enough for people to actually be coughing on the street and having asthma attacks due to all the intense amount of pollution of the sand that came from Canary Islands. It was really warm, that's true. However, at the same time, it's very uncomfortable to breathe and we were feeling the sand in our mouth the whole entire day. Right now in the evening, calima seems to have disappeared almost 100% by now, and there's quite a lot of people in Benidorm on all typical streets shopping and enjoying the day that they were not able to enjoy today on midday and early morning. All the shops are open. It is Friday evening and people are getting ready for the weekend. We can still see a lot of people here, but definitely a tiniest bit less than what we've seen during November fiestas. The lights actually are down. There's no lights anymore. And shortly we will be preparing for the Christmas lights setup. By the way, people are still getting lottery tickets for the Christmas lottery. And the stage that's here, that's where we've seen the parade. By the way, we're just right here by the Captain Candy Shop. The stage is still here. It's not going to be used for anything. They're going to deinstall it shortly, probably during this weekend or next week. But it is still here for a minute. A lot of Spanish speech can be heard everywhere. That is because many national tourists after November fiesta stayed here. They've decided to stay up until the weekend and then on Sunday return to their hometowns and areas. Definitely not as busy as it was. I guess that a lot of people also came only for the fancy dress party. A lot of international tourists. And they came to the party and directly went back. Maybe others decided to stay for a few days. All the typical cafeterias here do not seem to be really busy. People every now and there. Nothing major. Typical shops here nearby like Chinese bazaars, ice cream places, pizzerias. It's quite cold, so honestly, I would not be getting any kind of ice cream by now. It is too cold for us, but I see a lot of people getting frozen yogurts and ice cream cups. Even now when oh my goodness, the waves, that is oh my God, that is bizarre. You'll see right now what's happening because there is a giant storm. A ver. There is a giant storm. People just don't look where they're going. There's a giant storm everywhere in Spain. It's called Claudia, I think. And Calima came here with this storm. But look at this, it's eating the whole entire beach away. Oh my God. Oh, it came up until here. Oh my world. You can hear the wind. Look at this. Look until where the beach came. Oh, that is bizarre. Look at that. It came literally. This is how it looks like. This is how we see it. Look at this. Intense, crazy waves. This is the part of like the storm here by the Mediterranean. Look at that. Look at where it came to. And the foam. Look at the foam. Look at where it is. It's almost here by the promenade, and at night it might even come to the promenade. Look at this. Oh wow, that is quite ugly, not gonna lie. Ooh. That's what we told you. Still right there in the Mediterranean Sea, there's still a little bit of calima, so it goes like north right now and inside of the sea. But these are what all the rest of Spain is feeling now. We don't have any rain here, so it's good. But we have the other like parts of it, which is the strongest wind and very strong waves. Look, it's literally 2 meters here, and that's a promenade. I've never seen it come this close, honestly. Never. That is wild. That is really wild, you guys. Ooh. This is insane. It's quite cold here by the sea, that's also true. A lot of people are wearing jackets, even outside tourists are putting something on them because, well, it's quite uncomfortable, not gonna lie, just to be here by the beach. There's quite some wind, you can see it on the palm tree. And you can hear it probably. Quite some wind and quite some waves. No one is brave enough to go there. I wouldn't, honestly. Look at that. This is very, very ugly weather. Oh. Eh? No, estaba ya. The subway, my husband says it's new, but it's not. They've been there. I think they have a new terrace, but they've actually been there for quite some time already. Tea. Burger King here, the Tiki Town, empty. Not surprised, I wouldn't be there either. It's really, really cold. Look at this. I'm going to show you on the flags now. You will be able to see better than on the palm trees. Palm trees, they don't look that insane with the wind, but look at the flags. Like this, you'll be able to see the huge strength of the wind. Look at this. There's some people inside, but look at that. That's how the wind looks like now. That's the wind. So it is quite strong. And it is already filling up the beach. Look at this. This is wild, blue eyes. See? It filled up all this entire space by now. That is bizarre. This is wild. And there's so many waves that the water just makes all of this foam, you know? Aquí y let's just head slightly further along to show you what's happening at the nearby bars. But look at, oh my god, the foam. Oh. It looks like it's been blended with the blender, with the mixer. Parece que lo han mezclado con un mixer. No, es la espuma del mar. Oh my god, this looks like salt. Obviously it's foam. Look at that. I've never seen such a big amount of foam here. Usually it happens at night, you know, I'm not really here either, but this isn't looking nice. Oh my god. There's quite a bit of people here, honestly. Just having a walk. What will people do? You know, they're on holidays, they have to have a walk, they want to enjoy still everything that this area has to offer. So obviously there's going to be quite a bit of people everywhere, including here, the promenade. People that are just wandering around and looking at all of this and thinking, what is going on? Look at this. The busiest place I've seen so far is this one, which is the Guinness bar. They have quite a lot of space on the inside, so there's no wind there. The crowdest place, the busiest, packed up absolutely here today, and there's quite some loud music, while here at the cool lounge there's literally no one on the terrace and no one on the inside. It's cold. It is cold, so that's, I mean, people are just going elsewhere where they'll feel themselves cozy and can stay quite a long time, because here, for how long will you stay here on the terrace even if you're having some drinks? You're gonna get cold in a second. That's not sustainable. People are wearing scarves. Some people are brave enough to just wear dresses, shorts, but all the rest, some winter, not winter, but like autumn coats and jackets or vests or something, scarves mostly. There's quite a bit of humidity as well. You can see that it's white. It's not our screen. It's the humidity that you can see in the air. It's humid. It's really, really humid. And that's a typical thing in winter evenings too, and early in the morning. So that's normal. And this is how I look like. All my hair is just going everywhere because I have a lot of baby hair. All my hair is going everywhere around. I don't even care anymore, you know. And that is because of the wind. Quite cold. Yeah, after Calima, we didn't expect this one, but I guess we have both. We had a very ugly Calima where we couldn't literally breathe outside. And now we have the extension of the storm that's hitting all the entire Spain with floods in Sevilla, in Avila, and many, many other places. Rain everywhere except here, but we do have this. So don't even think about going to the beach or getting close to the waves because obviously it's not safe to do so. Thank you for accompanying us today, and we'll see you in a brand new video tomorrow. We'll see you then. Bye, and stay safe.